Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new, which you most likely are, and if you are, you should definitely hit the subscribe button below. It's a fun time. We talk about a lot of things. Today I'm talking about my skincare journey. I did a video very similar to this one about a year ago reviewing a different skincare line, and that was Sephora Skin, so you can see that right up here if you are interested in watching that. Today I'm going to be talking about The Ordinary. This brand is really widely talked about. There's a lot of mixed reviews about it. The main benefit to The Ordinary is the price point. It is insanely affordable, to a point where there was no excuse to why I wasn't trying it out. I've struggled with acne my whole entire life. I guess not whole entire life, but ever since I hit puberty, I've been struggling with acne. It was super disgusting on my face, like whiteheads, and made me feel really insecure all throughout my teenage years, basically. As I've gotten older, it's definitely gotten a lot better. I've been on birth control for about 4 years now as well, which has definitely helped it, but really the last year has been the biggest improvement in my skin outside of my skincare routine. So yeah, as I kind of go into adulthood, womanhood, I decided that it was time for me to kind of look over what I was using on my skin and make some changes. After I finished the Sephora line, once I went through all that stuff, I never repurchased. I did repurchase the cleanser, and then stuff with the pandemic starting came out, and I didn't want to support their own cosmetic line at that point, just because I felt so awful about what was going on with their employees. So I steered cleared from there. I did try to order all this stuff on The Ordinary, and they sold out, so I did have to purchase it from Sephora, which I know is not very good, but I just, out of full disclosure, that's what happened. So I had gone through all of my drugstore product. I had been using the St. Ives scrub, and it was really harsh on my skin. I wasn't seeing any great results. So I finally decided to try The Ordinary, since, you know, Hiram talks about them a lot. A lot of people on TikTok are always talking about it. A lot of people on YouTube talk about it. So I figured it was just the time. It was the sign that told me that I had to try it. I really didn't have much to lose. It cost about, I want to say $15 for all of these products. Okay, let's just review. The first thing that I have is The Ordinary Squalane? I don't know how to pronounce this. The Squalane cleanser. It's the squalane based cleanser and makeup remover. I only use it as a cleanser. I usually remove my makeup with a microfiber cloth, but I use this every day, usually twice a day, morning and night if I can remember. This is 50 milliliters. Before I purchased the bigger bottle, I thought I should try it first. Really, I've gotta say, I did not expect to like it because of how gentle it is. I was like, there's no way this is gonna make my skin feel clean in any way, shape, or form. I was so negative about it when I first got it. But yes, I actually really enjoy it a lot. I forgot to mention, this is what my skin looked like before. This is about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, no makeup at night. And this is it this morning without makeup. So I think that's a pretty okay transition for a couple of weeks. Yeah, overall I really liked this. I really like this. I love this. I don't like it. I love it. This was $7.90. That's crazy. It's so hard to find products that are that inexpensive on Sephora, let alone just in skincare. That's a great price, especially since this is a makeup remover. I actually didn't know that. I obviously did not read the bottle, but it's good to know because I frequently don't use anything other than my microfiber cloth, so if I don't have that, then I'm usually out of luck. The next thing I have is the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA, which is a surface hydration formula. I again just bought this in the small bottle just to see. This is 30 milliliters, and it came to $6.80, which is great. I don't use this very often because my skin hasn't been as dry. Maybe I'll use this once a day, maybe, and that's if I really feel fancy. I really like it. This is actually pretty heavy duty, I find, for moisturizer, which is why I don't use it very often, but it does definitely work. It definitely does hydrate your skin so freaking quickly and so well. Obviously for the price, I highly suggest it. I have barely made a dent in it, but I've also probably only used it about 4 or 5 times because I definitely don't need it on a daily basis. But in all honesty, it's really good. I also use this typically right before I put sunscreen on, because I usually do sunscreen. So yeah, this is also really good, but I haven't used it nearly as much as everything else. The next thing that I have is the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. I love this. I don't even know what it's supposed to do at all. I have no idea what this is supposed to do in the slightest, but it makes my skin feel so good. It makes my skin look so good. It adds so much radiance and dimension to my face. It takes, like, my skin does not look nearly as dull as it used to, and it honestly just makes me feel like a real woman when I use the dropper. And I don't know, something about it gives me beauty guru vibes. I don't know, but it makes me feel so womanly. So I highly suggest this, even though I have no idea what it does. Like, all I know is that this combination of product has significantly improved my overall acne. It has improved the dullness in my skin, so yeah. My favorite product of what I bought is the caffeine solution 5% plus EGCG. This makes my eyes look like I'm not dead inside, if I'm being 100% honest with you. This, if I never could buy anything, if I could only buy one product from The Ordinary for the rest of my life, it would be this. I have noticed such a huge difference. I have really dark under eye circles, and this has helped it. I don't really get puffy. My skin more so like gets like sucked into my eye sockets. I don't know how that makes sense, but this helps make my skin look alive and take away those dark circles, and it's, again, so affordable. I forgot to give you the price for the last serum, but the hyaluronic acid was $6.80 and this was $6.70, which is insane. Like, that's an insane price. That is like almost too good to be true, but I swear to God it is true. It is so good. I just put it directly underneath my eyes and like massage it into my like under eye area and the sides. It has like a really soothing, warming feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how like the chemicals or whatever is in here does that, but it is so good. I cannot rave enough about this. This is, out of all of the products that I have, I also have their primer. I've been using that for a couple of years now, but out of all of their products, this is it. This is where it's at. This is everything. Overall, great product. Yeah, overall I think that these products are really great, especially for the price point. I definitely think that it's been a great introduction to adult skincare for me, because I for so long had been dealing with, you know, teenage acne and hormonal like breakouts based on just going through puberty. So this has been a really great introduction into adult skincare and taking my skin very seriously. Soon I'm gonna have to use wrinkle cream, which is insane, but as somebody who just turned 20, I think this was a really great way for me to kind of start learning the basics of skincare beyond just really harsh cleansers that would hopefully get rid of the ridiculous amount of acne that I had. This is definitely one of those things where it's gonna vary based on your skin type, based on a lot of different things. So just because it worked for me doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll even like it. Like, it may work, but it doesn't mean you'll like it. Like, I've definitely had products at work that I hated. Like when I was on Proactive, I hated the product, but it worked. It was so harsh, but it worked. This I really like because it's gentle and it's affordable and it honestly feels really good. But that's my personal opinion. That's how I feel about it. And with skincare especially, I feel like it's one of those things where you have to kind of try different things before you find what you want. In comparison to the Sephora brand that I had used last year and up until about 3 months ago, I think that you're paying less for a lot more. It just goes a lot further. All of their serums are crazy expensive, whereas these ones are insanely affordable. And my results short term have been better than the long term results on the Sephora stuff. So if that's any indication of how good it is, I don't know. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I'm definitely not acting myself and I really apologize for that. If you would like to watch any of my other videos, please subscribe. If you want to see some stuff in the future, subscribe. I swear I'm not like this all the time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday. Bye!